What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Randy here with LTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you a fantastic video today. Happy frickin' Saturday. We are playing Lord of the Rings Rise of War, and in today's video we are going to be talking about how Gothmog actually performs in PvP. We've used him extensively with multiple builds over the past few days, and I've curated a few specific reports for your viewing pleasure. Once my attack lands here in about 30 seconds with the Witch King, I'm going to jump over to that, and you're going to get to see some super duper beautiful attacks. He did a little bit, probably punched a few inches above his weight class on average as far as Gothmog, but I would say that he did not perform as well as I was expecting considering the number of truth buffs that he does have, and we'll get into that in just a second. So first of all, give me the like and sub. I love you guys a long time. Here comes, let's see here, I've got, let's put this in faction. Oh, yeah. We got the Witch King about to just settle on that square right there because he likes to settle on down. We're going to pull everybody back, and we'll go attack them more later. All right. Into the Gothmog reports. All right. So first things first, we had a beautiful battle here against Yeti Boo lead with the Gondor faction here. I did level 46, attack a level 50. You can see that I am running the Taunt Troll, the Mountain Troll, the Reaper, and the Morgul Arbalest build here with the archers. So the goal is maximize the dual blows plus the poison additive, really get a ton of damage out of the archers in the early rounds. Then going in the late rounds, the Reapers are going to take control, okay? How did that actually play out? Well, here we go. You can see that my overall damage dealt was 211,000. My overall damage received was 234,000. All in all, I would say that this was a draw that was in Aragorn's favor. Gear-wise, I did have, he had relatively decent gear. I also had a little bit better gear with the 5-star chest and helmet. There goes Google. Okay, and the build that I'm running here is going to be the Morgul Lieutenant, which is going to give me 60% damage for 4 rounds. I'm going to get a 60% chance to increase each unit's attack to the maximum, and then I've got Second in Command, which is going to give me another 15% damage bonus, okay? How did this perform in the report itself? Let's really sprint through the first 2 rounds just so you can see what that looks like. All right. There's a pre-battle phase. Here comes round 1. Boom, baby. Okay, first things first. The Cavaliers and the Bow Knights and the Swan Knights all attacked first. They're all much faster than my units. So one of the downfalls of using Gothmog is he does have slow units, which means you will take damage first. Okay, so my poor Mountain Trolls lost half their numbers in round 1. Then we have Gothmog here with a little heal. Restored 200 HP. And then here we go. Cripple increases the damage dealt by my Reaper to the max damage from 18 to 26. It bumped the range to 26 to 26. My Reaper's attack for 15,000 damage on the Swan Knights. Pew pew. Here's a Morgul Arbalest. I got follow-up and I got increased damage dealt. This is basically best case scenario for the Morgul Arbalest. You will not see more damage than this. They're dealing the maximum 16.7 damage twice. So here you can see I attacked the Swan Knights, 8,581 damage plus 2,710 in poison. We're looking at just around 13,000 damage plus or minus on each swing. So about 26,500 damage overall for the Morgul Arbalest in round 1. Between the archers and the Reapers, we're looking at just about 41,000 damage dealt. Not too bad. Not too bad, Mr. Gothmog. Here we go into round 2 against Aragorn the Second. Boom, boom, boom. Aragorn has punched me in the face. The Cavalier, Bow Knights, and Swan Knights again are punching me in the face because they're so much faster. And now I have the Reapers, 14,000 damage. Here we go. I did not get a dual strike from the Arbalest, so I only did a total of, it looks, oh, I did get a dual strike. I got the dual strike, but I did not get the range bonus, the damage range bonus. So one attack is up in the 15 damage range, and the other attack is down in the 14 damage range, okay? So, Morgul Arbalest, again, here we go, 15, about 20,000 damage, not too bad. So, a little bit less damage in round 2. Between rounds 1 and 2, we're looking at just about 75 to 80,000 damage between those 2 units. He does decent damage. Unfortunately, Aragorn just came through with the win. his Bone Knights slaughtered, because they get a 50% damage bonus against my mountain trolls. They slaughtered my tanks, okay? So, long story short, with Gothmog in this fight, he performed well, but unfortunately, he was outmatched by some counter units, and even though I had Reapers, the Swan Knights here were able to redirect my Reaper's damage for the first 3 rounds with their Protector ability in order to direct the damage away from the Bone Knights to the Swan Knights, okay? So that was the main downfall here. He had Bone Knights to kill my Trolls and Swan Knights to redirect my Archer Killers. My Reapers are the Archer Killers. He redirected their damage to the horses for the first 3 rounds. Okay, and I lost all my Trolls going into round 3, okay? On to the next report. This one is another one that is pretty decent. I feel like I came out slightly just an inch below victory in this draw here. Fighting against Stabbo with Gondor. Fighting against a tier 3 commander with some 3-star gold pieces. So I'd say gear about equal to mine. On par with or equal to my gear. He's a very strong unit. He does a lot of single target damage himself, which you can see in the report. The commander damage was 141,000 damage, and unfortunately, I ditched the archers in this build, and I was trying a cavalry Reaper build, and I was countered by some of his units here that like to kill and reduce the physical damage that they receive, okay? So, in this particular fight, you can see that I did suffer significantly more damage than I dealt. I also had some healing dealt because I was running the healing build here. This is a totally different build from the first fight. This build specializes with, again, 60% damage the first 4 rounds, 60% chance to deal full damage with all my troops, plus 24% healing per round on 2 units. Then I have second in command, which gave me 30 focus and 15 physical damage, okay? So, all in all, good output here. Tier 2 against Tier 3. I think it's relatively evenly matched. Let's jump right to round 1. See what that damage looks like. Get excited. Give me the like and sub if you haven't already. I don't know what's wrong with you. Get your life together. Here we go. The Raider increases his damage to 46.3. I punched them in the face for 20,000 damage. Pew pew. The Raider's finally faster than some enemy units. Very nice. Unfortunately, the Raider takes a lot of damage as well. Okay, into the Reaper here. Alright, very nice. Dane Ironfoot tries to stun me. Reaper is immune to stun, unaffected by the stun. And here we go. The Reaper also got a cripple increase to damage of 29.1. The Reaper attacks for another 19,872 damage. Overall, the damage dealt by my units in this round, very similar to the previous build. We're looking at about 40,000 damage, okay? Into the round 2 here, we've got Reaper again, the Raider again attacking. It looks like I did continue to gain the max damage roll here with the Raiders, another 20,000 damage there. And the Reapers jumping down here. They did not get the max damage range. They got a decent heal. And here we go with 13,000 damage. So overall, build to build, damage to damage, I'm looking at about, we'll call it probably about 10,000 damage less output in the first 2 rounds than the Morgul Arbalest with the Troll build, okay? So the Arbalests were very nice. They did have a good, extremely nice punch when they proc their abilities. They're higher damage than the Raiders and the Reapers for the first 4 rounds for sure. So, interesting build there. I would say, all in all, I would vote for the Taunt Troll, Arbalest, and Reaper build as being superior to the Warg and Reaper build, okay? That is it. Give me the like and sub. I love you guys. Long time. Randy out, baby. Happy Saturday. Choo-choo.